I slept okay. Not the best night's sleep ever. I was in a bad location, and I wasn't sure if I would be left alone. I was left alone, but because my subconscious was like keeping one ear open in case of an emergency, I didn't sleep well. And I have a meeting this morning, and I have no idea where to go to have this meeting that's close enough that the car can make it. Yesterday afternoon, the volts stopped going up to 14. So I'm going to fiddle with the belt before I leave, see if I can get it back up to 14. And I'm going to head into this Dunkin' Donuts to hook up my computer so I can get directions. And hopefully there's a library close. There is a library close, but it's a university library. And I don't know if non-students are allowed to use it. So I may call and ask. Welcome to my life. It's a work day.
It's actually a really nice day.
The car made it to the library. Barely. Like, it felt fine, but it didn't sound fine. So I'm here, and for the next week, I'm staying within a 2-block radius. I'm going to shave my head. I don't have a sink yet, so I've been using this electric shaver clippers. It's for beards, but the reason why I like this one is it has a USB port, so I charge it on the front. It has a USB port, so I charge it in the cigarette lighter, and I am really excited about that because when I do get my solar, I plan on sticking with the DC system, and so everything that I am getting, I try to make sure it either has a cigarette lighter style DC plug or a USB drive. Now that I've swept up my mess, it's time for errand number 2. Errand number 2 is it's time for me to eat something. I love this kind of rice. It's so tasty. A little bit of miso paste, and it is just miso paste and some soy sauce, and it's delicious. And of course, I make a mess because I always do. Eventually, I want to have a small DC fridge. In this counter, I will be putting in a sink and running water. And that's one of the reasons why the counter is so big, aside from the fact that I just don't have a whole lot of space to store stuff. I wanted to be able to cook on it comfortably and still have room for eventually a really nice cooktop that's set in as well. So, I cook in my van. Now, how do I handle like exhaust and fumes and stuff? I don't cook a lot of stinky stuff. If I do, I just open up that window and this window. Right now, I don't have any of these windows open, but the front window is open, and that way it's not building up gases and steam has someplace to go, and I'm not building condensation in the van. I like cooking in my van. I don't like doing dishes in my van. I know that once I have my sink, I will be much more likely to do more of my cooking in the van. I actually don't cook outside the van very often. I like my privacy. I'm a hermit and a writer, and I just prefer to do stuff by myself. So after this is done, I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to take a nap because I'm really tired and I have a lot of work to do. So while this is cooking, I'm going to hop back on the internet and go make some money.